Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to finish prepping my bike, tire pressure, things like that, grab a few things, and then we're going to head out and we're going to ride the Texas Three Sisters, or Three Twisted Sisters. Everybody calls it something a little different. I just call it the Sisters. It's Highway 335, 336, and 337. It is rated as one of the top 10 rides in the United States. From here in South San Antonio, shoot up to Bandera, over to Medina, and then hop on 337. The way I always ride it, it's Lakey is kind of the starting point, and it's 33 miles across 337, and then up 33 miles across 335, and then down 336 is another 33 miles. So it's like 100 miles from Lakey, and there is one fuel stop in Lakey for those that ride smaller bikes, but I probably won't need it today. But yeah, it's January 22nd, 23rd, whatever it is, and we're right at the Three Sisters. All right, stick around. Alright, so I came into the Stripes here in Lakey. I want to top off with fuel, and it's a lot cooler than what I had thought it was going to be. So I went ahead and grabbed a cup of coffee, and we're going to head out. Today's not going to be what I had anticipated. Yesterday was 81 and sunny, and it's calling for rain tomorrow, but it's been raining on me. So I just got myself so hyped up to ride the Sisters. I'm going to ride, so just won't be a fast pace, but that's okay. So if you come into Lakey, the main intersection's right up here where I come in, and that would be 337, and this is 83. So if you go, I think it'd be south on 83, that Stripes. Otherwise, you come up on this one, and this was much better than what it used to be. But they got a little Family Dollar there for food and whatnot. And then there's an old town mercantile down here on the left where everyone kind of stops. But if you're coming in to do the Sisters and it's warm out, all right, so this is 337. This used to be the pig stop or hog stop, something, I don't know, but this is 337. So this is the first, this is part of it. So I call it 33 miles, but according to that, it's not. It's only 21 to Campwood, but so it's kind of a triangle. But right up here is the Bent Rim Grill, and if you're in this area and hungry, they really do have a nice burger and fry type thing, and a cold beer, and then you can buy the t-shirt that says I rode the Sisters or whatever, or something like that. So it is a good little stop, though. I stop there a lot. I'm not today, but I stopped in there a lot. So that's it right there on the left, and there's always someone there. So not a bunch today, but another GS. So one thing I will say about this route to the Sisters, there's twistier roads. This is one of the top 10 best roads in the United States. We're not going to see really good today. As you can tell, it's extremely foggy and damp and wet, but it gets real twisty and you ride real hard, and then it eases up, and then it gets real twisty and it eases up. So it's not just 100 miles of just brutal corners. So with the road being wet, I'm just going to cruise and kind of take it easy. The first part isn't bad. So yeah, we'll check it out here. So, oh, and what's this guy doing? Man, that's not a place to stop. Yeah, we're gonna take it easy. I don't know. I hate riding in the rain like this. It's not raining like hard now. I think it's just mist and wet, which is probably the worst. I'd rather it rain really, really hard than just this stuff. A lot of bicycles too. We'll see some more. Yeah, you go, girl. Maybe this will burn off after the first little bit. I don't know. Yeah, she didn't look to be enjoying that descent, did she? Maybe that's what the chick in the van on the side of the road was, a spotter for the bicycles. I don't know. Never seen anyone parked there. It just didn't seem smart to me. So I think I've got my, I guess I'm gonna call it vlogging system. My little headset and microphone, and I use a Hero 8 with the media adapter, and then you got to use a series of little adapters to get a mic going. But I think I finally got that set up right, and my Sena 30 headset that I bought, I bought two just so I could have one on my adventure helmet and not have to change helmets or change the headset over. But I still don't know how to set all them up 100%. And I struggle quite a bit. But I think I've got everything sorted out now. As you could tell, the road really looks slippery. I just don't like this at all. I know everyone's got their one thing they don't like, whether that's, you know, cornering or city riding, whatever. I just, man, something about the rain. Down on the left is a gas station. I don't know that any of these bars and stuff are open anymore. I don't know. Seems dry here though, so that's promising for me. Right here on the left is the gas station. We're gonna go right, and this is FM 55, and you take it up into this, up a little bit before you get on to 335. Oh, we got a little skateboard action in Camp Wood, Texas. Alright, so got another Family Dollar, Ben's Beverage Barn, there we go. Best burgers in town. Alright. So I really haven't had many problems with police out here. The police are right after Medina, that section. There's a constable that constantly trolls that area, especially in the summer because of the motorcycles and sports cars and whatnot. This little town of Barksdale, I don't know that there's anything here, but it's where we hop on 335, so I'm gonna stop and check the camera, make sure we're good, because this section of 335 is pretty good. All right, 335 northbound. Let's do this. So out of the three roads, 337 again is probably my favorite, but it's kind of outside what they kind of call the Three Sisters, the little triangle. But this would be the next one. It's pretty good. 336 is not my favorite because it's got cattle guards. I've never had an issue with any cattle or anything, but there's a couple corners that you come into and you got a cattle guard you got to deal with. So I hate, you're all leaned over and you're dealing with that crap. So up here, you'll see this guy's white fence, and I don't know who it is, I don't know anything about him, but he's got fence on both sides of the road. If you look up over in here to my left, here in a minute. But look at this fence, this is crazy. When you don't want people in, here's what you do. In the top of the fence, if you can see the bottles, they have broken bottles that are cemented in. So I guess that's what you do when you don't want just razor wire. You just put glass bottles. ahead. Oh, something new. Oh, yeah. Been working on this a while. Alright, so that was, we're getting pretty close to 41, and 41 is just a highway, and it's going to connect 335 and 336. It's just a boring highway, so I'm sure I will not film that. So if you can tell, but so they resurfaced this last year. I was actually on 336 when they were doing it, and it's kind of that where, you know, they spray the sealant down and then put like gravel on top and seal it again. And I don't feel it's as grippy of a road as what it used to be. Maybe that's just me and my mind and the way things are with the little bit of rain and whatnot, but I don't know. It just, maybe they do that purposely to slow the motorcycle traffic down. When we get on 336, you'll see the signs. That seems to be the one everyone crashes on, I guess. I don't know. On to my hometown. Alright. Alright, so we had to stop and put a new battery in the GoPro and came across 41. Like I said, it's nothing to be excited about, just a highway. And it looks like we're gonna do 336 in rain, so nothing better than cattle guards when they're wet. Yee-hoo! Shoulder. I guess we'll find out if the Hero 8 mod or Media mod is waterproof. I guess if it gets wet to where it kills it on this, wasn't a quality product. It's not raining that hard. And for me, I'm one of those guys that I'm not going to stop. Oh right, I can't get my camera wet, I got to stop. I'm not going to stop. So, let's talk Monster Energy Supercross. I'm a Kawasaki fan, so huge fan of Eli Tomac and Adam Sinicerillo. I really hope AC cleans up that little crash there in Houston 2, so tonight is Houston 3. Love to see AC win one. Chase Sexton sure looked fast, but he's out with the shoulder. Ken Roczen, super smooth. I'm not really a Malcolm Stewart fan. Heck of a rider, I don't know, just not a fan, I guess. Who else? I'm kind of a Joey Savacci fan. I saw some media people were talking about, you know, the guy doesn't finish a race. Well, neither does Bogle. I'd like to see those two get better. I will say I'm not a huge Justin Barcia fan, but he seems to be gelling very well with the new gas. And I saw a video, read something online, that basically the gas is a little more of a combination of the Husky and KTM. I guess it's the KTM frame and the Husky swing arm and cattle guard number 1. Cattle guard number 2 coming up, as you can see on that sign. I was using a GV tank bag, and I went to the Moscow Moto one. I like it because it has water in it. I like the water. I bought the Rally jacket because it had water in it, and I mean the concept of having a couple liters of water to drink right there is great, and for the most part it is, but it is heavy, and when it's full it does pull on your neck, and that bothered me. And then the final straw, and I'll show you this jacket when we stop, is it's just not waterproof. I'm not going to stop and put my rain liner on because it's suddenly raining. So I bought a BMW GS Dry jacket and pants, and those are what I'm going to wear. I just haven't broke out the jacket yet. Today's the first day for the pants, and I really didn't have any complaints on the Rally pants, but again, they're not waterproof. You got to wear a liner. Cattle guard number 3, I think 3, if we're keeping score. If I were to think about it, I'd had my rain liner in today, just for the warmth. It was so beautiful out yesterday. We've had a lot of rain. In Texas, rain's our winter, so cattle guard number 4, and this is one I really don't like. You come through here hauling the mail, so to speak, when it's dry. I think if I knew it was going to rain, I would have came. I'm not a fair weather rider, but I don't know. Just don't like to ride in the rain. It's not the same. Although a lot of loose gravel too. Well, if there's anyone in the frozen tundra, any place that it snows, watching this video, like I said, I'm crying because it's, I don't know, 58-ish, 58. Yeah, see, it's not raining that hard, but this is exactly what Colorado did to me. Just rained a little bit, until where the jacket was soaked, and now I'm wet. You pay $900 for this Rally jacket, and you got to stop and put a rain liner on. Nope. I was going to try to sell the jacket, you know, get $300 or $400 out of it and go on with life, but I bought the, as I said, the GS Dry one. Today would have been a great day to try it out. I guess we're trying out the gloves and the pants, so. The pants, my legs don't get as wet. The fuel tank and the motor and everything block a lot of that, but Brian and I, a friend of mine, when we rode the Colorado BDR, he's got this, a newer version of this jacket, and his liner goes on the inside or the outside, so it could be a destination jacket too, you know. And I mean, we took them on and off all day long for a week or 4 or 5 days, whatever what we were. And I just, yeah, I can feel the dampness in my jacket already. My chest and my arms are like damp to the point that they're wet. Lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Ooh, gravel, big rock and road. Up in here, up in here. Cabin rentals. Nice place on the left, huh? Land in Texas. We don't have much BLM. Everything's privately owned. All right, boys. So that must be cattle guard number 6. And the sign's after the cattle guard? Wow. Oh, here's another one. They must get a lot of rain. All these creeks are flowing, and I'm not going to complain about riding in the rain, and Texas needs a rain. Let me make sure this guy's all right. You all right? So we're coming back up on Lakey again, and I'll tell you, I will do this again in the summer. It's just not the same with all this fog and rain and just nasty. It's not the same at all. And the fact that the road's wet and I can't ride hard. Guess I got my skirt caught in a chain and just afraid to ride hard in the rain. Oh well. My dad always taught. Well, that is the Three Sisters. Not nearly as impressive as it really is. We'll do it again in the summertime when you can ride hard and you can see something. So again, coming to Lakey, we got the Stripes, a couple little Mercantiles, and that bent rim grill. If it was a little nicer, I'd probably go to the bent rim grill and grab a burger and a beer, but I'm getting out of the rain. I'm going home and watch some Monster Energy Supercross tonight. Besides, I'm a BMW rider. We're not supposed to go outside of Starbucks, and in the rain, we're never supposed to be out, right? Isn't that what everyone says? little flashing light here is 337 again. We would have been coming up the other way, and we made a right on 337, so we're going to make a left and work our way back. But again, I mentioned it before, some of 337 this way, which is technically not a part of the Three Sisters, is better than some of what we just did. Alright, so home, all dried out and ready to clean up the mess, as you can see. Yesterday was it was a day of riding. So anyway, hope you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up, like it. Any comments, questions, let me know. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel and be ready for the next one. All right, thanks, have a great day and be safe.